Good afternoon, you're watching Our Southern Virginia Life. So, a little bit of changing around here. I ripped out this row of berries. I think I already did a video on that. There was poison ivy growing in them and the supports were broken, much as they are over there. Not sure if I'm going to hang on to that back row another year or pull those out. Those are thorned berries, black raspberries. And so I'm not crazy about the ones with the thorns. I might rip all those out anyway. But they produced this year well, they produced a little last year, but they really produced good this year. Problem is you get ripped up picking them. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. I may rip all these down. There's my flower and herb garden over there. But the reason for this video is to show you that I'm going to move my solar array, both my arrays, all three actually. You see that trailer down there. I have 6 panels, 2 arrays with 3 each. Each 3-panel array feeds one EcoFlow Delta Pro with 1 extra battery. And so there's 2 arrays there. And then my third array is 5 panels on that trailer, which I don't know if you can see it from here, but my water trailer, I've put another 2 panels on it right there, which I'm going to run alongside that so that I can increase that to 7 panels. That feeds my 24K BTU solar mini split. So I'll get free, it's a heat pump and air conditioning unit. Well, it's a heat pump, so it does heat and air. So as long as the sun's shining, it doesn't cost anything to run it, theoretically, which it proved out in the AC season in summer. However, heat seems to take a little more, so I want to increase with those 2 panels. That's all just for this winter. Next year, I'm going to put that array up here. And so I think what I'm going to do, it's got to be on an angle like that for the sun, right? So it's going to be 20-something feet long. I've got it kind of laid out, which there's plenty of space here if I do it straight. But it's really got to be tilted like that, so I'm going to move it down. So I may start up there and move it. Either way, some of those raised beds have to come out. Now it's a little problematic because I don't want to cover the entrance, but I'll move the entrance if I have to. The more I start working around all the obstacles here, the more I think the best thing to do is just take all of these 1, 2, 3, 4 beds out. Possibly even this cold frame. It doesn't really get used. I'm not sure. And just reconfigure this whole entire area. Let me show you from another perspective. And then I can move the solar array into here. And if I start it here, right here's the entrance, got to be cleaned up, but right off the walkway here, and go, that's approximately my angle. I can go 20-something feet. May or may not have to move the entrance over there, depending how it lines up. Anyway, that's kind of my plan. I'm not sure, still mulling it over. Those berries had to come out anyway because they were loaded with poison ivy. And so what I'll end up doing is what I lose here for growth space, I can expand my garden this way. All the while trying not to obstruct my greenhouse. Anyway, just kind of going over it in my head as I'm verbalizing it to you. But that's a tentative plan. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of reconstruction. When I built all this, I had no idea I was going to be doing a solar array up here. My goal was to keep them on the trailers, but it's proven to be a nuisance, moving them to mow and all that, so I don't think I'm going to do that going forward long term. And my neighbor, he's 85 years old, he's out pressure washing the front of his house. I'm going to go over and chaw with him for a bit, see how he's doing. But yeah, getting ready to put things to sleep for the winter, reconfigure things for a new regime up here. And you know I only have a few viewers, but you could weigh in, interested in your input. One of my ideas is to completely take the berries out of the whole entire perimeter. They'll regrow, and then if I can pick the poison ivy when it's small, I can basically start over with the berries, which will give me 1 year with no berries. But that's kind of why I was going to keep some of them, but I don't know if it's worth doing that. Anybody has an opinion on that, feel free to weigh in. Thanks for watching. God bless you.